Hello and welcome to this week's community recap. This is episode number 155, and we had to push it back a day. Good day, Madalina. How are you?
Hello, Rick, and hello, everyone. I'm doing well, getting ready actually for our business trip to Germany, right? That is coming next week. So, pretty exciting about that. We have a lot on our schedule. So, that's going to be a good week. We're going to meet Andre, we're going to meet Nicola, we're going to meet a lot of people. So, looking forward for that. But how are you? And let us know why we had to push back this.
Yeah, so it was going to be recording on a Wednesday around 6 a.m. For me locally. I have a busy day yesterday. And at 5:30, the sirens are going off because massive storms and tornadoes were in the area. And no joke, my wife made everyone get up and we have to huddle downstairs into the bathroom down there. My wife and both kids each grabbed a cat and I grabbed a chair and we went into the bathroom and weathered out the storm. It was kind of spooky. No injuries, no damage near us, but in the area and in central Ohio, there were two tornadoes that touched down, and there were some areas of pretty significant damage. But Veeam office, everyone I know here, everybody's okay. But we're back. Let's hope I can turn this and get it out yet today. How about you, Maddie? I know we got this big week next week. We haven't thought about when we'll record. We might have to record on Monday. We'll figure it out, but I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe Tuesday, right? Because we had a small cancellation in there.
That's
So maybe
true. Small
Tuesday,
gap in
so
the
we have
schedule.
a good amount of content. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Just thinking about packing, and I start not liking that anymore.
Oh, it's funny. I have a gift for you for gifts to give
Oh,
someone to the community. I got to talk to you later
yeah,
about how do I transport that to you. But
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, we have to figure it out for sure.
but we got a solid week of content. You ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
All right. So first up is Andy in our product management alliances team. Andy, this is a fantastic post. I think, Madalina, you and I both said this one has to be on the recap.
Yes, actually, you sent it out to me, and I was like, hey, Rick, that was on my list as well. So it must be in the recap then. It's actually a really good article on YARA rules and how those are used in V12.1. Andy starts by giving us an overview in here on what YARA is in general and how powerful as well as flexible of a tool that is when it comes to malware search. And that can be adapted to obviously any organization's needs and targeting specific threats as well. And the whole purpose of it, obviously, is to harden your environment. But before I go deeper into Andy's post article, did you know that there is like a hashtag 100 days of YARA initiative on X? Did you know that?
Yes, I
That's
do
so
know about that.
cool.
And it is in my kind of never-ending list of to-dos and to research. I went to the writer and the author of that, I can't remember his name. I'm like, yo, you can write this up here. We'll promote you, man, you know. But
Yeah.
I don't think I got a bite. But yes, I am aware of that. Maybe I will promote it for him, but it's on my list for sure.
Yeah, the cool thing about it is like everyone can share whatever YARA rule they came up with, and then I think this is actually pretty cool just to see in how many ways and how many industries YARA can be used. That tells flexibility for sure. But yeah, going back to Andy's article, then he introduces the idea of indicators of compromise, which I don't think we kind of talked about it at the hubs before, and how those can actually help us identify the threats in our environment. And after that, he's showing us how to create a YARA rule, which I think is also cool because I think you tried to do something when you created those videos and you showed how to create a YARA rule, but that was more like specific to
Uh,
Veeam and how can
Well,
that be
someone
used
else
to
created
Veeam.
them. I showed how to get them
Oh,
into
you just
Veeam.
showed it. Okay.
Yes, and then,
Okay.
I actually am working on something else about using AI to make them as well. So there's another door number
Okay.
2 that you can use.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, but here I think he's just kind of creating from scratch a rule, which is super cool that he's showing us that. And then he's saying what editors he's using. He's using Nano on Ubuntu, but obviously you can use any text editor to do that. Again, flexibility, that's super cool. Some basic concepts to follow when creating a YARA rule as well are also shared in here. And then he gets to the good stuff. How do we get to use YARA with Veeam backup and replication? To search through our existing backup for any malicious files. And then he shows us a few examples on how to use YARA scan for the scan backup, for secure restore, and how to view YARA scan results. So really, really good. And these are just like some examples. There is so much out there.
And there's a part 2. Okay, I don't know if I want to steal it for next week, but yeah, this is Andy. This is truly fantastic. In fact, Dustin even gave me a heads up. This is coming in. It's going to be great. It is great. Thank you so much, Andy. Good to call your name here too, by the way. We need to give you more badges if you're that awesome. But anyways, thank you so much for sharing. We'll probably come around to part 2 tomorrow, next week. Now, JMX has something I really like, and I have a different take on this, an additional take. I concur, but I have a different perspective. But what caught your eye about this one, Maddie?
Really great writing in there, as always, Johan. I always enjoy your articles, your series. I think this is, again, part of the series, if I'm not mistaken, the Data Backup Basics, number 9 in there. So I think, like as Shane mentions in the comments in there, we don't really get to talk a lot about the RTA. We talk a lot about RTO, RPO, but never RTA. I don't think we saw it that much in the community, in the articles that we've been discussing about in the recap as well. But I think this is crucial to do. And most of the times a company creates a disaster recovery plan with a defined RTO, but then they go through changes, or there are, I don't know, other external factors that come into place, and, technologies changes, but you don't adjust the recovery plan. So you kind of keep the same RTO, but that's not really aligned to your RTA. And I like how Johan is mentioning a few factors contributing. If you go down on the page, he's mentioning few factors that could contribute to a prolonged RTA. And I'm not going to go over that list, but it's not an exhaustive list. I'm pretty sure there are so many more factors. So yeah, I can't stress this enough, as Johan mentions, reassessing and recalibrating disaster recovery plans to ensure they can meet the organization's evolving needs and technological landscape is really, really vital. So yeah, really, really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, fantastic article, JMX. And a couple points. I also use this phrase TTR, total time to resolution, which would be the amount of human time to determine we are going to do a recovery. Right? So that is before it's still the service, the data, et cetera, is not available, but we haven't decided we're going to recover. Right? And then we have this target RTO then of the RTA. So TTR could be basically, I'm thinking of it like an algebraic equation, Madalina, where, brackets minus plus divided by type of thing equals your, overall time. And one highlight here, this is one of the problems that the orchestrator, the Veeam recovery orchestrator, is out there to sort, because it'll emulate recoveries to then determine, I would actually add another one, right, it would probably sit right here, is that data growth, the change rate pushes it over the initial design, things like that. So outstanding post with this is more than basic, JMax. This is masterclass stuff. This isn't just a basic, but thank you so much for sharing it. And actually, I'm going to interrupt a little bit, because I just realized if you hover like this, you can see all the badgery. And I want to give a big shout out to Sophia. We've got all new badges loaded. That is a lot of click, copy, paste. Did I do it right? Thank you so much, Safiomo, for that. So I just wanted to give a big
team. Let's not
and
forget
the creative team,
because
yeah,
they put a lot of effort in there, and those badges looks amazing. We got so many compliments on that.
But I helped. I put in the new logo. So that was my
Yes.
contribution. I did that.
That might change as well.
But it might change. That's true. That's true.
But yeah, it looks good.
All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Marty is up with a home lab, a cluster, a Nutanix Community Edition cluster, popular topic nowadays. This is great.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Marty. And thank you for sharing your home lab setup with us. I think we haven't really seen any other like community members sharing with us the home lab setup with Nutanix. I was just saying it earlier, but I haven't seen it. I don't know if you saw it and I might have missed it. But no, but as you said, maybe now with the whole VMware, it might be something
Yeah, there's
you
going
know,
to be
like
more home labs. We had the
more home
Proxmox
labs.
topic
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah,
So yeah, you're going to see more of this. And Nutanix, hat tip, they have always done it right. They've had this community edition, really consistent to what Veeam calls a community edition. And you know what? Maybe it's time as well that we rock that in the Veeam labs as well. But he's walking you through it. It's pretty easy in my opinion. And thank you so much for sharing this, Marty. This is awesome.
yeah. This is really great. I mean, he's using already. He says like Community Edition 2.0. So he used the first edition. Probably he was happy with it. And the good part is like Veeam fully supports working with the Nutanix Community Edition, and that's really great. It's a good integration. So if you guys using Nutanix Community Edition or just Nutanix, let us know as well. Just write a post. Let us know about the experience. Yeah, you also have the links that take you there. So yeah, it's a cool demo as well. Actually, it's
Yeah,
not really demo. It's more like he's putting it in words, but it's
right.
sort of a demo if you think
Yeah.
about. So yeah, pretty cool.
Indeed. Yeah, well, Marty even puts it in here. You will need to create an account, which makes sense. You got to identify those downloads. That's cool stuff. Thank you so much, Marty. And by the way, what's the story of Skitch 210? I think 210 is your area code, but what's the Skitch? Let me know on that. That's kind of cute. Because when I do the recap post, it's hilarious because I'll type @ Marty M. William and I won't find him. And then I have to go look, oh, Skitch. It's like usernames, face. I know their personal name, I know their email, and just putting it all together. It's always so tricky. Now, for those of you watching the recap, you have quickly learned that our 3 featured pieces of content is what we just spoke about. And then we kind of don't have a rule, a quantity for how much special department news we have. And today, Maddie, we have a lot. Let's start with a user group in Seattle coming up early next month. I guess that's late next week is another way of saying
Yeah,
that. We
it's
got,
March
yeah.
7th, right?
Yeah, March 7th in Seattle, good old Pack NW love. That's awesome at Pure Storage, one of our partners. And Zane, thank you so much for not just leading, but securing also the ability to host this. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. And I mean, whoever is going to attend is going to get to meet Emily from our team, Product Strategy. She's a technologist, and 2 of our systems engineers as well on the West Coast. That's Josh and then Jaideep. And then I think the idea of this, because it's going to be like more like a meetup, it's not going to be a super formal one. I think it's like bring your questions and the guys are going to be there to support with answers, or, like just bring anything you want to discuss and they're going to be up for it. Bring your laptops, bring your computers. You might just go and do some hands-on labs. I don't know. It's more like an informal event. This one is not going to be, just sit and somebody's going to come and present
Yeah,
something.
and
It's just
hopefully,
discussions.
right, this is really low key. And if any of you are in the Seattle, Washington area, please come. And if you're interested in being a leader, talk to Zane, talk to Emily. We're really building this, and we've got, especially in the U.S., there's a lot of opportunity with different markets. In May, we're going to have one here in Ohio. If you're in, let me know. And then probably next week in special department, we'll talk about the Boston one. So yeah, they're coming. Get ready, everyone.
Absolutely. This year we're going strong.
Yes, we are.
The user group. So that's
All
going to
right,
be cool.
Maddie, you're up again. What do we got now?
Oh my, yes, blog of the month, February 2024. It was difficult, Rick, to put together this because look at all those 6 articles. They are so good. And then on top of that, there were a few others that I considered, but obviously I had to stick with our usual number 6. But
Yeah,
so much
such
great
good
content.
stuff.
I just invite everyone to vote for their favorite, and the deadline is going to be Sunday midnight, New York time, as always. And we are going to announce the winner on Monday, and we are going to talk about the special edition that we are going to have in March, that is going to relate to the World Backup Day as well. So
Okay.
I'm not going to give too many details now, but we do going to have one special edition in
We
March.
do have something special coming. That is correct. So get your vote in, but regardless, Chris, Michael, Jeff, Eduardo, Zane, Marco, fantastic content this month. I mean, every one of these are winners in my book. Home Lab and New Cloud and deep on the security and looking deep in your environment, tags and orchestrator, everything. You guys, fantastic. I love my
You
Veeam
rock,
community.
guys. You rock.
All right, more special department news. Literally, as we're recording, probably done by the time we post, Nicola just hit milestones with the 2024 class of Veeam Vanguards. Congratulations to all of them. We'll soon get this page updated, but this is a big
Absolutely,
accomplishment as
yes.
well. And we're right around the corner from another class. Is that right?
Yeah. So congratulations, all Vanguards. I just saw in my emails like 50 emails coming through. That was good. That was good to see. And then all the Slack conversations in there. Everyone seems to be super excited about it. So congratulations, all Vanguard that were renewed. Congratulations to the new ones that are joining the program. And yes, we are coming soon with some emails for our renewed legends as well as new legends. Looking forward for that, and I know you guys are looking forward to that as well. So coming soon.
And I should also just remind everyone, you might have heard the term legend, Vanguard, Veeam MVP. What is that? Collectively is this right here. And we put it right up at the community hub to elevate these top people around the world. This is the top 3 Veeam influencer programs. So really quick definition, Vanguards are really good favor of Veeam on their own external properties, their blog, their GitHub, their YouTube, things like that. Veeam Legends are ones that rocket on Veeam properties, like the forums, like the community hub, like our user group initiatives, etc. And then Veeam MVPs are Veeam employees who kind of behave like the other 2 buckets of people. And that's the simplest explanation we can give. And really, Hannes is surely underway too, because these are all class of 23. Really soon we'll have them all updated to class of 24. So
Absolutely. I think that's
yeah.
coming soon, like maybe mid-March, I believe, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So
targeted all of them really to turn for Q1. So
yeah,
congratulations to everyone. And honestly, we are inundated with quality candidates and decisions, and it's a tough job. So
yeah,
Nicola has done a lot, Maddie and Sophia on the legends, and Hannes has these decisions as well. So friends, it truly is a lot of work. So congratulations to all, and a big thank you to those who help really operate these programs. Okay, today we are recording on the 29th, Leap Day 2024. Just want to let everyone know that we have big news today about Veeam Data Cloud. This is Veeam's, repositioning in the market for our backup as a service of software as a service. So there was an acquisition in October of last year. And in that time, we, first of all, have grown and scaled the service, incredible interest from the audience. And in that time, we've also trained our customers, our partners, and enabled our internal people on how to sell this and how to have those conversations today, 29th Feb. Veeam Data Cloud is in the market. So just want to let everybody know, you go to veeam.com, you cannot miss it. Right now, today, it's Microsoft 365 and Azure, more to come, lots of opportunity there. And, we have to probably start finding, legends and vanguards over in that area too as we grow. I think. Yeah.
We have a lot still. We are doing a lot of work, Rick, but we still have a lot of work to
There's
do. I think it's ongoing.
There's no off days at Veeam on the product team. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Big transition now to who's new, and thank you, Safiomo. We are back to the old format. I like this. I love it. It was a reasonable number, 77. So plus 77 here this week. What the type of name is that one? Oh, that's in Italian. Campagna Italia AI. That's cute. Bergi. Oh, that's 2 words. I don't know. I think that rolled over. I'm not quite sure. Either way, still cute. Couple
Good number,
Frankie.
plus 77.
Yeah,
today.
Dion Whitehouse, 999, like that. Dubbin. That's funny. Star
Dubbin.
Killer. This is a family show. Yash Pimple. Anyway, some funny names in here. I love them, love them, love them. Let's check out who the coolest usernames are. So Sophia picks these on her own, unmoderated. And what is this? Oh my goodness. Barney 238. It's do you know what this thing is? So
No,
do you have this, Maddie?
that?
And oh my gosh, it's something for like children here, especially 10, 15 years ago. It was really popular. Do not go on the internet and look for Barney video. I'm just going to tell you now.
Okay.
Do not do it.
That's what it is. It's the Barney thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Red screen, mic wired, MPH. That was miles per hour. KMPH might work too. Welcome everyone. Funny stuff. The badge goes to Alfred's pick. Electro Teddy. That is actually pretty cool. I like that.
I love that. That's a really good one.
These are good names, good people. This is great seeing those growth. And Sophia, thank you again for the rebadgery. I think that's a word. And preparing the
from the Ricatron dictionary. Yeah.
No, it's a Rictionary. It's a whole little dictionary of words I've made. Yes.
Yeah, I think the rebadgery stays there.
Rebadgery is there. I mean, well, it's funny because everyone may not know this, but Sophia is actually an English major. And she's very well written, well communication, and I mean that's really important. Anything you do, and then she has to work with me making up my words and stuff like that. So she's patient.
But that's fun, Rick. What would be without that, right? We have to have fun as well.
Well, I'd say you would miss it if it wasn't there. Let's say
there you go. Yeah, well put.
Maddie, thank you so much for preparing the content here this week.
As always, my pleasure, Rick. Always love to read all these great content.
And I don't know what we're going to do next week, but we have an opportunity to do something special and different, so we will. And thank you, community. Keep making it easy for us, but do not forget you must vote onto that blog of the month. I want to blow up I want the platform people to come back and say you guys are getting too much traffic on these votes. I want that to happen. Yeah. I want them to complain. It's like going to the all you can eat chicken wing or sushi restaurant and making the owner cry. That's what I'm trying to do here. But anyways.
Yeah, and we're gonna make it happen for March at least. I'm pretty sure I have my ways to do it. So.
Yeah, indeed. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.